Welcome to Dawn News. I'm Kirsten Schmidt. We'll be talking with Major General Athar Abbas, military spokesman, about the Operation Rahe-Najat and the Afghanistan and Pakistan border and its impact on civil society. Major General Athar, thank you very much for speaking with us today. Starting with going way back when the Durand Line was drawn in 1893, then when it was drawn it was considered the most dangerous place in the world. Can you just explain why it is that this area is always considered such a dangerous place?
After the Durand Line, yes, the British wanted to influence the area and this, and therefore all the struggle to control the local tribes, it all started then. So therefore, if you go back into the history, all this trouble started when the two empires wanted to settle their influence in this area. So that's all about the history. But the real trouble started with the moving of Soviets in Afghanistan. And at that time, the whole freedom struggle against the Soviet occupation started, which was supported overwhelmingly by the West, led by Americans. And all equipment and weapons and support, financial material, all came from the West to convert the freedom fight of Afghanistan into a holy war, a holy jihad, etc. took place at that time. So that's all started, and since then the area is up in violence.
What would you say the reaction will be in the operation that we have going on now in Waziristan with the people?
This operation is neither against a tribe nor against any particular area. Basically, it is against an organization which has virtually taken the tribes or the people of the area as hostage, and because of the kind of terror power that they enjoy, they have the coercive power. They do not allow any resistance or anyone standing up to them. And they are also responsible for most of the terrorist acts in our cities and towns against our people, against our government, against our private sector as well. So therefore, the aim of the operation is to get rid of this organization from the area, allow the people to return to their area and take control of their affairs. But this organization has not only attacked and turned out the state from their area, all the state institutions, there is none exist in their area. They have also killed over 200 tribal leaders known as Maliks in their area. So they are responsible for eliminating any kind of resistance in their area, any kind of peace, normalcy, and they control the area through fear and coercion. So the aim of the objective is to get rid of them, bring back the people, their leaders, bring back the development which has been stopped since over quite some time in the area, bring back the normal life, normalcy in the area.
If the people see the military presence there as working for the United States, as many of them in July have said through interviews that they actually see the military operation as an American-led operation, not a Pakistani-led operation, can we presume in that case that what's happened in Afghanistan is very much like what we might be seeing in the future with the operation in Fatah over the border in the Pakistan side?
There's a great difference between the operation across the border and this side of the border. You have seen that in Malakand and Swat operation, the military declared before the start of the operation that this will be purely military operation using its own resources, and there will be no whatsoever outside support required or will be taken. And before starting this operation also, we have declared that the military will be using its own resources. It doesn't require any outside support, which creates a negative perception in our public. It is very important for any military operation to have sustained public support throughout till the completion of the operation. And we will one day eliminate this organization from this area. But we don't want that any kind of interference or disturbance from the outside, because it has repercussions and it has other implications which we don't want at this point in time, where we are in the middle of the operation, to have.
What is the military doing now with the military on the other side? Is there any kind of cooperation between the two operations on either side of the border? Is there any cooperation going on to keep that border tight?
You see, this area where we are now presently operating, it doesn't border Afghanistan. The Masood territory is away from the border of Afghanistan. Between Masood territory, where we are operating now, against this organization of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which is the terrorist organization which is affecting us. It has the other tribe between the border and their area, and there we have a presence of our military as well, choking all the routes. And before the start of this operation, we had surrounded, this area was under siege. The military was present on all the entry and exit, known regular entry and exit points. But if you can say that the complete area was sealed, watertight, it's not possible, the kind of terrain which this area has. So therefore, what we see here is that the difference between the two which you referred to, you see, the most important in this counter-insurgency operation is the public support. Now, if you do not have public support, it appears that you are operating in a vacuum, where you will not have any kind of support, rather the other side would enjoy more support. So that's the difference between the two operations. We are not an alien force, we are not an occupying force. And it is the public support which has allowed the government to give this kind of mission to the military. The objective is from the government on behest of the public, because the public was being affected. The government is representing the public, and therefore the military is launching this operation with full public support, not only at the national level, but also at the local level, because the people are fed up from this organization. The kind of ruin or the kind of scare, the kind of problems that it has brought in the lives of the tribal people, and have stopped any kind of development in their area. So therefore, the people of the area also want to get rid of this organization. With this kind of environment, it facilitates the military operation.
We'll continue this conversation after the break. Keep watching Dawn News.